In our workplace careers, we may have to go through unique situations at certain points of time. How we manage these unique situations is critical. One such situation is a scenario in case we get promoted and have to manage a team of colleagues with whom we have worked shoulder to shoulder in the past. I have myself been through such a situation where I had to lead a team of my colleagues. I've also managed teams where I've seen such situations playing out where a certain team member who was an individual contributor went on to lead a team of her or his colleagues. Now, what is to be done in such a situation when one has to transition from being an individual contributor to a team leader, especially going on to manage a set of individuals who have been once colleagues as well as friends? I would share with you four vital points whereby you can manage this transition in a seamless manner. The first point, please ensure that once you get a promotion or you become a team leader, you do not make overnight changes to your personality, behavior, and approach. I have observed many individuals who take their new role of a leader too seriously. That should not happen immediately. Any change should happen progressively. You do not need to engage in any knee-jerk change in behavior or possibly an abrupt change in how you interact with your team members. Understand that these are individuals or your colleagues who have worked with you, and you need to ensure positive interactions with them at all given point of time. You do not need to immediately show them that you are now their boss and they don't have the possibility of an interaction with them or with you as a colleague. So that's something which can be avoided. The second point is you do not make any overnight change in terms of your behavior. There can be matters which can happen progressively. At the same time, you need to understand that as a team leader or someone managing a team, although you're a part of the team, somewhere you also need to have your own independent space. In case you have a scenario, there's no differentiation between you and your colleagues or your team members, then that's going to be a problem. I have myself observed situations where once a team leader takes charge, unfortunately, there are certain issues which happen whereby the past colleagues or individuals who he or she has worked with in the past as a colleague, they do not take the person very seriously or possibly feel that this person has been our friend or a colleague. Okay, and at times even during certain group meetings, there may be certain sarcastic comments made or over friendliness exhibited. Now that's something which should not happen because every leader needs to have respect. No one's authority can be undermined, and if it happens, it's a serious issue. So being friendly is good. However, being over friendly in meetings or allowing people to take too much of liberty, that's something which should be curtailed. Also, as a leader, one point is a leader managing a team is also an intermediary between one's boss and one's team members. So at times there may be certain directives or certain requirements to be executed which your boss may expect from you. In case you're too friendly or possibly you have not set the authority or your positioning in the right manner, you will face major issues in terms of implementing certain directives which have been given to you by your boss. So it's extremely vital to understand that although you're a part of the team, you need to have your own individual space as well. The third point is always work on your functional strengths in case you're managing a functional team. So many a times, individuals may not get promotions only on the basis of their functional competencies. At times, it may be because of their perception of being a good leader, because the boss or the senior management of the company or the organization perceive someone to be a good leader, someone who possibly can take the team and the organization to the next level, or has a good relationship with the boss as well as senior management. It may not necessarily only be because of functional competencies. So there, irrespective of the situation, please ensure that you focus on developing your functional competencies. I've seen a lot of great functional experts who, once they take charge of their team, do not focus on consolidating and developing their functional competencies. And that becomes an issue and at times even leads to their downfall. They depend on their colleagues or team members and only focus on people management. So understand, a leader is as good as his or her team. So although you may be leading a team of functional experts or people managing a certain functional domain, at the same time, you cannot let your competence suffer. You have to be strong at your game, because only when you're strong at your game or in terms of that particular domain, that's when people within the team would look up to you, and also that would enhance the confidence of your company management and the boss in you, because they not only see you as a leader, they also see you as someone who is very strong functionally. So ensure that regardless of whatever situation, in addition to your leadership skills, you also maintain the process of consolidating on your functional competencies or functional capabilities. The fourth point is, in such a scenario, what you need to do is understand that you need to carry your team with you. So within a team, there may be certain individuals who have been your friends. There would also be individuals who would have been pitted against you for this particular role, or who would have also been considered for this promotion. Unfortunately, they would have not made the cut. So in such a scenario, please don't let anyone feel left out. So a leader needs to carry everyone along with him or her, be it friends, be it rivals. And in case you observe someone who is having some bit of bitterness because he or she was not considered for the promotion and lost it to you, there, try to reach out to the person, have discussions, instill confidence, give certain responsibilities, and ensure that that particular person feels that he or she is part of the team, because that's extremely critical. In case you need to have a discussion outside of office, you can do that. It could be over coffee or lunch or dinner. However, ensure that you do not let anyone feel left out. So as a leader, and for someone who needs to be successful, it's extremely vital that you keep your friends close to you, and at the same time, you keep your adversaries or rivals even closer to you. That's extremely important. So carry your team with you, and that's how you, your team members, team and organization would march forward towards exponential success. So summarizing the 4 points to manage a seamless transition from being an individual contributor to a team leader managing your colleagues. First, please do not make any overnight changes or abrupt changes to your behavior with your colleagues. The second point, be a part of your team. However, also have your own independent space. The third point is strengthen your functional competencies. Do not let that be compromised in any manner. And last, however not least, irrespective of whatever situation, and be it your friends or rivals, ensure that you carry everyone with you. And together, all of you can achieve success. Thank you very much for your time.